There were protests in many cities last night, most of them peaceful. In Louisville, almost 100 people were arrested. Police shot one protester with a projectile, and 2 officers were shot. Thankfully, non-life-threatening injuries. Someone has been arrested in that case, charged with 14, I believe, counts of wanton endangerment and 2 counts of assault on a police officer. Ben, what is your message to the people out there that are devastated and saddened and upset that justice, they feel, wasn't served in Breonna's case?
Well, Sonny, we understand their righteous anger because we feel it too. But as Breonna's family has asked, as her mother, Tamika, has asked, please demonstrate peaceful protests. She said that Breonna would not condone violence. And so we want to honor Breonna's legacy. We want to respect Breonna, especially now when she wasn't respected in this grand jury proceeding. Let's show Breonna the ultimate respect by having peaceful protests in her name.
Absolutely. Amen, sir. So Donald Trump, he praised this Kentucky Attorney General Cameron yesterday and called him, quote unquote, brilliant and a star. Well, we're not surprised at that since Cameron spoke at the RNC. A little bit of a conflict of interest there. As I said before, you need an objective attorney general, an objective district attorney, not somebody who, in this case, seems to be in the pocket of the Republicans. Yet Trump didn't even mention Breonna's name. Well, could you give me your reaction to that? And will we ever have a country as long as this man is in the White House?
Well, Joy, obviously, we look to our leadership to have empathy for the loss of life, and obviously Breonna being killed in her apartment. When we had our previous president, Obama, he clearly would have offered condolences on behalf of her family, but that's not what we normally get from this administration. And so hopefully all those people marching in the streets for Breonna will make sure they go to the polls and vote. And when you think about him praising Kentucky General Daniel Cameron, you have to say, well, did Daniel Cameron do everything possible to ensure that justice was done completely, justice for Breonna as well? Remember, this whole probable cause affidavit, Joy, was based on a lie. They claimed that the United States Postal Inspector said Breonna was having packages delivered to her home, but the United States Postal Inspector said he did not make that statement. So did Daniel Cameron present that to the grand jury? Did Daniel Cameron present that the one witness that he keeps parading said that the police knocked and announced, but there was 12 witnesses that our legal team, 12 neighbors that said they did not hear the police knock and announce. And in fact, that particular neighbor who they keep parading to try to justify the unjustifiable killing of Breonna, on 2 previous statements, he said they did not hear the police knock and announce. But it was now this 3rd time they said that. And if Daniel Cameron presented that to the grand jury and didn't present the other 12 neighbors, how is that fair to Breonna?
Let me ask you this, Ben, because the FBI says that they are also investigating this case to see if Breonna's civil rights were violated. What can you tell us about this, and could charges still be filed?
Yes, they can, Whoopi. I know Attorney Baker, my co-counsel, she has been keeping very much detailed accounts of what the FBI has been doing, and we know they're looking into how this No Not Warrant was executed and all the policies and procedures that were violated, like sending the ambulance away when they execute this warrant, which is a violation of the policies and procedure. And after Breonna was shot, she was laying without any medical attention for at least 20 minutes, if not more. So they're looking into that, and they're looking at all these officers like the lieutenant who put this statement on this probable cause affidavit. So we are prayerful that the FBI will give Breonna the justice that has eluded her in the state of Kentucky. And remember what Daniel Cameron said, all the celebrities and athletes, that they should stay out of Kentucky. And that sounds awfully familiar, like they used to do with Martin Luther King and John Lewis in Alabama when they said, you outside agitators, you just mind your business. So that's what they're telling you, Whoopi Goldberg.
Right. Well, I'll tell you what. Muhammad Ali said I could come to Kentucky whenever I wanted to, and I'm going to take his word. Thanks to Benjamin Crump. Please send our best to Breonna's family.